Alright guys, so I'm back after last week's video where I asked you guys suggestions on what we should do for the next fan game. I got a whole list. So basically what I've done is I have gone and I have made a survey of types that you guys are going to fill out for me. And this will tell me what I need to arrange over the next couple of weeks. So the survey will be open for, let's say, 5 days. I'll give you guys 5 days to fill it out, then the survey will close. So, just a few things to explain. Obviously the questions, do you intend on joining the fan game? Yes or no answer, that's simple. Then we have a list of all the maps that are available. So obviously you're going to pick one of those. Then I've also given a list of modifiers, and these are basically your ideas on how you guys wanted to mix things up. So a normal game / no modifiers, that's just, you know, my general rules. I'm just going to actually say this now, that regardless of what modifiers you guys ask for, my general rules will still apply. So for those of you guys that have played the fan game in the past, you guys know what those are. So, you know, we have teams. This I might discuss a bit more in terms of how you want to do that, whether we, you know, it might end up being a 100-player game where you bring a team of 5 players. I will allocate you a certain spot potentially, and you join as those 5 players, or, you know, teams of 5 join, and it's just the teams of 5's goal to take over the world. So that's up to discussion on how I do that. Now there's also a lot of suggestions for ground forces only, and we are like, I mean, I don't mind the idea, could be interesting, but you know, if you guys want it, we can give it a go. Artillery only, still not sure how much you guys are joking, or if you legitimately seriously want that, because I mean, there's a point when a joke just gets old, and I can't tell if you're actually now being serious or not. But artillery only is there. We also had a lovely suggestion for everyone with versus me in North America with a few buddies. Too easy, guys. Come on. You guys don't stand a chance. And then there was also an idea that I'm going to call Favorite 5. So I have, you know, it was free, but I decided 5. So the idea here in the premise is you choose 5 units from the start of the game, and you can only produce those 5 units for the entire duration of the game, which is a pretty interesting idea. Then the last question is pretty simple. It's basically select the units you don't want in the game. So, you know, this kind of comes under modifiers as well. But I mean, you know, I expect everyone to tick militia. That's a given. If I don't see 100% there's something wrong. No one needs militia. But this is, I'm not sure how I'm going to enforce this, or even if I am going to enforce it. But if I see like 100% of people, for example, don't want rockets, or they don't want militia. Everyone doesn't want militia, actually. I should probably take that out now. You know, if I find that there's a bunch of units you guys don't want in the game, then I can make honor rules around not using those units. At the same time, though, if you want to potentially, you know, select all the air units, you don't want a game with aircraft in it, select all of the air units. If you want to play a game where it's only naval forces and aircraft, then select all of the infantry and ground units potentially. At least from there I can have an idea on what you guys want. But if there's not too much relationship between the combos, it's going to be pretty hard for me to come up with something. So I might even actually add an extra question at the end with why you chose what. And it'll give you guys a chance to put in the description and tell me why you chose the units you did, and if there's, yeah, anything you'd like to see. And then if there's a massive amount of similarities between them, I might make some more honor rules and get back to you guys. So yeah, you have 5 days to complete the survey, at which point I will go away, and there won't be a video from me. I'll start talking to the mods, trying to arrange something, and then I'll get back to you once I have some details. So yeah, this is the next step, I guess. See you in the next video when I have some details.